Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd do a little live stream of painting some Victrix miniatures. So as you can see, I've primed this model here along with these at the back. So yeah, I just wanted to try out painting these. I haven't painted for a while, so I don't know what to expect really. But yeah, these are the colours that I will be using. And I think to start with, I will start with the gold. So I'm going to use Retributor armour. And I'm just going to paint in all the armour pieces, like his helmet, his chest piece and his greaves here. I'm fine with Retributor armour, it may take a couple of coats. I have thinned this down a little bit. But yeah, my intention is to paint all the gold, paint the reds and his flesh, see how that goes. Like I said, it has been a while since I painted, so my hands are a bit shaky. Yeah, I took a big break from Warhammer, and yeah, I came across these miniatures, thoroughly impressed with them, and yeah, I thought I'd start a little Spartan and Greek army. So yeah. Also, I haven't done many live streams, so it's a bit nerve-wracking, and it's quite difficult to paint while live streaming, but you know, it takes practice. That's the only way to get better at anything, really. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm not worried if I get gold on other parts of the miniature, because I can always go back over with white to fill in any mistakes that I make. Now, one thing with these miniatures is they're a lot smaller than I'm used to, but the detail is still very comparable to Warhammer's quality, which is one of the main reasons I was drawn to these type of miniatures. I've always been interested in Greek mythology. There's some great stories and myths and legends that I've always found interesting and fascinating. The reason I'm doing gold first is because the other colours I'll be using are contrast paints, and I find contrast paints are a bit harder to correct any mistakes that you make, whereas something like this, Retributor armour, it's just one coat and any mistakes you can easily touch up. But with contrast paints, because they go into the recesses and they sort of act like a wash, it's a bit harder to correct any mistakes. So I've nearly done the greaves here. Sorry. Okay, he's looking alright. So now we're going into the armour. This model here is actually made of 2 kits from Victrix miniatures. So I purchased the Armoured Athenian hoplites, and they recently released a newer kit, which is the just the normal Greek hoplites. So I've taken the heads from that kit and added it to the Armoured Athenians. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is going to turn out. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. I've already spray painted the shields for these guys. They're currently drying in my garage. So a lot of this detail which I'm painting at the moment is going to be hidden, but I like to be thorough. So getting into harder to reach areas is good practice, and it'll teach you more control with your brush. Now, I'm not the best painter in the world. I just enjoy painting. I think that's the main thing, as long as you enjoy something. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are at it. I'm considering painting this bit gold as well, but I'm still a bit unsure. So I currently have 12 of these Spartans built to this standard. I plan to have 16 in like a squad, and I have 16 Athenians already built as well. And that seems to be the sort of squad size for historical miniatures, especially like games like Hail Caesar and that kind of rule set. Apparently a lot of people use these with Lord of the Rings rules as well. It's a very popular game system. Just trying to get this little bit in there. Now I know historical miniatures, they're not as popular as something as big as Warhammer. But I think they're very cool, especially with this type of quality. Yeah, I took a massive break from the hobby. I tend to do that. I get really into it, go a bit overboard, and then I get burnt out. So I'm trying not to repeat that process, but it does happen quite often. But hopefully it won't with these. Just turning them upside down here to get into these angles. Alright. So yeah, I was watching 300 the other week. I really love that film. I think it's a great film. Totally ridiculous, but still a fun watch. And yeah, that's kind of how I got into looking for these type of miniatures, you know, Greek and Spartans. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm literally just filming from my phone. So nearly done with the chest piece here. Oops. My hands are very shaky. It's proving difficult. So once I've got all the base colours on, which I'm not sure if I will get in this video, I plan to do a few washes. So on the gold I want to do Reichland Flesh Shade, and then kind of dry brush lighter gold on it. You know, just on all the edges and things. Right, I think I'm kind of ready to do the helmet now. Just got to get in here. Right. Actually, I think I'll do this part of the sword first. So yeah, he's coming along. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm really concentrating here. Okay, I think ready to do the helmet. Now I'm going to paint in his face using Gilliman Flesh, which might spill over onto the helmet, which is fine because I can just come over with the gold again and touch up any mistakes. Yeah, I think once I finish with the gold here, I'll go on to the red, you know, for all his cloth. Hopefully that will add a lot more colour to the model, and we can see what we're working with properly here. Now, it's very difficult to paint these small spaces while live streaming, must admit. But we get there. Yeah, I think this is only my second or third live stream, so still kind of getting used to it. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually painted, probably about 3 months. So yeah, it's just getting used to it all again. Yeah, I might have to go over some of this gold again once it dries. I think I watered down the paint a little bit too much. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. Actually, I'll just try and get in these eyes. Yeah. Right, I'm going to move on to another colour now. And have a quick sip of tea. Right, so moving on to Blood Angels Red. I really like this colour. It's a good red. Still undecided what to paint the scales as. I don't really want to do silver, but I think if I do it gold, it might be a bit too much. Okay. When I was building these models, there wasn't actually much. Sorry, there wasn't many like mold lines or flashing or anything. It's just a tiny bit, and it's very easy to come off. So that's another benefit of these models. Okay, so this is a little skirt done. Just got to do his shoulders here. Oops. Okay. Let's try and get in there. Sorry. Yeah, so I have made a few mistakes here, but easily touch up and correct them. Okay, I think I'm reasonably happy with that. Okay. Alright, because I've still got a bit of gold on my palette, I'm going to go back in and just touch up a few areas, and there's something I actually missed as well. So, yeah, I forgot to do the shield handle here. Not that you're really going to see it, but missed this bit as well. Okay, and another thing I missed was this little bracelet on his wrist. Okay. And I might actually just do this this handle for his sword as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, quite happy with that. Actually, I did want to go over his helmet a little bit. So it was a bit patchy. Yeah, okay. So I think the next step is his little scabbard on the side here, which I might do in Flesh Terror Red, which is another contrast paint. Now I could do the scales in this colour as well, but we'll have a think about that. So yeah, it's a bit darker than Blood Angel's red. I think the variation of colour will look quite nice. Oops. Yeah, there you can see the contrast of the reds. Right, so Okay, so I think the next step is going to be the pole on the spear, which I'm going to do in wildwood. It's a nice dark brown. And just like the name suggests, it really brings out a good wood colour. Now, because I am live streaming, I have made quite a few mistakes which I wouldn't normally make. It's just the trying to paint while there's a camera in front of you and focusing on the detail with my eyes. It's a bit difficult, a bit tricky. It's definitely a skill, which I don't have yet. Yeah, I think that's a really nice brown. Yeah, I highly recommend these models. Not only are they good quality, but the price for what you get is really, really good, especially compared to the price of like Games Workshop. I mean, like, what was it, 48 miniatures for 28 English pounds? You can't really go wrong there. I mean, with Games Workshop, you can pay that and more just for a box of 10 miniatures. I mean, some of them you're paying for like just 3 miniatures. It's crazy. Okay, last thing with the brown here I'm going to do is the strap on his back, and I might do these pads as well. Yeah, I think I will. So we'll start at the top, work our way down. Sorry if it keeps going in and out of focus, it's quite difficult. Still undecided on these scales, but I think I think I am going to go with the Flesh Terror Red. Okay. Right, so doing the strap on his chest now. Messed that up a little bit. I might have to come in with the gold again. It's fine. Yeah, it's taken 36 minutes to get to this stage. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not the fastest painter, and that's without live streaming. But, you know, it's not a race. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Another thing I might do as well is his sandals. It's a bit hard to tell what's what down there, but I'm pretty sure he's got like cloth here. Be able to see a lot more once it's got the flesh colour on, Gilliman's flesh. So I'm going to paint all of it, to be fair. Except for the toes, which I can clearly see. Okay. I don't really mind getting paint on the base here, because it's all going to be covered anyway. Yeah, that's good. And just do the sandal bit underneath the toes here as well. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to do the flesh next. Just having a look, see if there's any bits I missed, but I think I'm quite happy with it currently. So yeah, going into Gilliman's flesh now. So first things first, I've got to get in and do his face. So any excess I'm just going to put on his hand here. Oops. Yeah, I probably should have painted this this little bracelet on his hand as well, in gold, I mean. Anyway, come back for that. I really like Gilliman's flesh. It's just a very simple application to get a semi-decent skin colour. Oops. So you can see there. The only thing I found with this colour is you don't want to miss a spot, because coming in again with it doesn't look very good. Okay. Alright, so that's his arms done. Yep. Just got to do the back of his neck and his legs and toes. Now, I do have some capes for my Spartans as well, which I'm going to add on. So I do the toes now, I think. Right, yeah, now just the legs. So you see the skin. It's very easy to do. Doesn't take long at all. Okay. Yeah, I've made a few mistakes here, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, he's coming along anyway. Right, I think the next colour, I think I finally decided that I am going to do the scales in a Flesh Terror's red. See how that goes. If it's no good, then I can paint over it. Alright, here we go. yeah, I think that's okay. In hindsight, I probably should have done the scales first, because I don't really want to get any Flesh Terror red on the Blood Angels red. So I have to be a bit more careful now, because I already did the Blood Angels red. So, you know, hindsight. Okay. Put it on the spear. That's alright, came off. Alright. I don't know about you, but when I'm painting, especially when I'm trying to be really careful, I kind of hold my breath like a sniper, you know, about to take a shot. But I do find it helps. Yep. Yeah. This is quite a nice colour, must admit. Yeah, I think that looks quite good. Yeah. Alright, oh, that's a bit I missed there. Okay. So that's it for the Flesh Terrors red. Nearly there, guys. Just got a few more bits. Right. First of all, I'm going to go back into the gold a second here. Because that little bracelet on his arm, or whatever it is, you know, it's attached to the shield, is bugging me a bit. So I just want to get that quickly done. And at the same time, just come in and get any bits that I missed, like under here. Also want to tidy up his armour I spilt some of the Gilliman's flesh, and also the wildwood. So that's okay. Yep. And also just round these bits and the strap on his back. Although this is going to be covered by his cape, but you know. And still kind of working on his helmet here because it is a bit patchy. Yeah. Yeah, there's also, I did get a bit of red on his chest just over here. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. I think we're going to move on to, well actually I need to just patch up a little bit of white on the spear here, sorry. And then I'll go in with the silver. But yeah, he's coming along quite nicely. Alright. So I've got some white scar here. Watered it down a bit. And the reason I'm going over this white is because there will be some contrast paint going on top. So I just want to tidy it up a bit before I do that. Oh. So that wasn't meant to happen. I can go over that, that's fine. Sorry if the video is a bit blurry. Very not used to live streaming. So it's all kind of trial and error at the moment for me. Right, I'll just touch up here as well. Okay. Right, so the next step is the silver areas, which I'm going to use iron hand steel. So you could use another silver of your choice. I just particularly like this silver. So, okay. So I didn't intend this video to be 1 hour long, but that's kind of what's happened. I thought, 20 minutes I'll have a model knocked out, but no. I will be uploading this to YouTube. So, if you don't want to watch the whole video, which I completely understand, you can just skip to the end to see the end result. But we're not too far now, really. Sorry. Okay. That's all the silver done. So the final kind of colour I'm going to add is snakebite leather. I'm not really keen on this colour. I'm hoping it comes out okay. I just want a bit of variation in the wood, with this kind of like string that's attached here. I thought a lighter brown might be a good option. Another choice I could have gone for was skeleton horde. Okay, I've just got to tidy up this bit here. I accidentally got some white on it. But besides that, he is pretty much done until I get the shades and the highlights on. So I think that's where I'm going to end this video now. So thank you anyone who came along and watched. Any questions or anything, you can leave in the comments on YouTube and I will respond. But thanks for watching. And yeah, I will do a video once I get you know, it all done and the shields and cape added. I think it's going to look quite good, hopefully. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.